Hello everyone and welcome back to another block of GLSAM or GLSAM. We hope you're all doing okay during these difficult times. Today we're going to be talking about obtaining Mexican citizenship. If you are already starting to feel frustrated with this quarantine, maybe you could take some advantage and start studying for your Mexican citizenship exam, as this exam is widely regarded as the most difficult obstacle on your road towards becoming a Mexican citizen. Being a Mexican citizen means that you'll have all the rights and obligations of those who are born in Mexican territory. So what if I am a foreigner and I'm interested in having this Mexican citizenship? What does it take for me to be eligible for this citizenship? What are the law requirements and how long does it take? Your first requirement is that you have previously owned a Mexican residence, either temporary or permanent. We do have to note that student visas, either previous ones or current ones, do not count as temporary residence visas, and as such, they do not fit in this category. When you can start applying for your Mexican citizenship depends on your background. Your background determines how many years of Mexican residence you require to start this application. In the following cases, you need to have 2 years of Mexican residence. Number 1, if you have a child who is born a Mexican. Number 2, if you have another Latin American nationality or one from the Iberian Peninsula. 3, if you are married to a Mexican. 4, if you are a child born to a Mexican. Or 5, if you provide services that are deemed essential to the Mexican nation. Think of work in the scientific, sports or technical industry, for example. You can apply for citizenship after 1 year of residence if you were adopted or under guardianship of Mexican citizens. And finally, if you have none of the nationalities that I mentioned earlier, you can apply after 5 years of Mexican residence. All applicants for Mexican citizenship need to pass the exam which I mentioned earlier in this blog, which is about Mexican history. Since this is by far the most difficult part of the process, we recommend you to start studying a month before you take the exam. The process itself of obtaining Mexican citizenship takes about 8 to 10 months approximately. Please do remember that under the current restrictions, this might take longer than that. For temporary residence, please make sure that you have at least 6 months left on your residence card before you start applying. A frequently asked question that we have received from our clients is, what benefit is there for me to become a Mexican citizen? Firstly, you will have a Mexican passport. Secondly, you will receive an INE, which is the equivalent of a Mexican ID card, which gives you voting rights, among other things. And thirdly, you will have no restrictions when you want to acquire land here in Mexico, for example. Please do remember that some countries enable you to have dual or multiple nationalities, but some do not. We hope you have enjoyed watching this blog and hopefully we have informed you well enough. Please feel free to leave any comments down below. For instance, you can suggest which topic you want us to cover during our next blog. Don't forget to check out our videos in Spanish, done by our friend Fernando. And also don't forget to follow us on our social media on Facebook, YouTube and Instagram.